In all honesty, I really didn't think that this needed to be talked about as much as it is, but I feel like it really needs to now. This Twitter account probably tweeted the most like brain dead, like brain slug argument I've ever seen in my life. Now, if you haven't been on the internet at all for the past like couple months, Hogwarts Legacy is a game that's coming out and it looks really promising. But the writer of Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling, doesn't really support trans people, I guess, if you really want to say that. Because from the tweets I saw, is that she didn't really say that or say anything that bad as I even thought she said, because I didn't really look into it, because I personally was just like, if she has twisted views, she has twisted views. The game has nothing to do with her views. The game developers there trying to feed their families by making this game, and the game company that's trying to stay afloat has nothing to do with this. The game's probably basically already done, and they can't just toss that all away, all the money and time they put in it. The trans community isn't going to pay them back for canceling the game, so it doesn't really matter to them. But I think the main tweet that sparked controversy was this one right here, saying that, people who menstruate, which for a fact, and they don't want to accept this, that trans women can't menstruate. That's not how it works. Only cis women can do these things. But they want to skew the world in their own twisted view and keep lying to themselves and diluting themselves every day. So maybe one day they'll just feel it one time. Even though my fiance says, I don't even know why anyone would want to like menstruate. It's not like a good thing to happen. It's not a pleasant feeling. But she tweeted out this tweet about people who can menstruate. You could see some of the things she put: wubbin, wimpound, woman. It's a little disrespectful. I think I can agree with that as a non-trans person. But at the end of the day, she tweeted out saying that she respects trans people and all that. But the funny thing is that people will only see this tweet come out of her mouth and make their assumptions off this one tweet. They won't do it for all the other tweets. She could post, I love trans people. I will give trans people so much money. Trans people are my life. They will ignore all of that and then just hop on the train of hating her because she's transphobic. It's so fucking ridiculous. A Twitter user by this account right here, I'm gonna put the picture. I'm not saying all that. Veronica Nick Tate Ridley, I don't know. She tweeted out something that I saw this morning, and it was really, really cringe. Now, I'm gonna put it somewhere on the screen. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. But anyways, on Saturday, February 4th, I was made aware of the extensive and blatant ad campaign for Hogwarts Legacy on Twitter. Because it's a game, it's a big game, people want it.
Mày á, có súng đây nè.
Yeah, it's #1 on Steam right now. It's getting free advertising from people like you if you didn't know what the game was. So you're effectively hurting your own cause, which, no, you guys don't see that. Hogwarts Legacy is a product ultimately funding J.K. Rowling, which it should because it is her IP at the end of the day, whose well-documented stance on trans people firmly rooted in callous disregard for human life. I saw nothing of that. The tweets I saw, if there are tweets that her saying fuck trans people, please show me them. That's what I thought she said. Therefore, I will not be streaming on Twitch while this ad campaign remains active. I call on every streamer to join me into taking a stance against bigotry, hatred, those who support such views. So she wants everybody to stop what they're doing and look at them and focus on them. Everybody has to see the world in their view. People can't have different views. They're openly closed-minded. They're open if you're supporting them and have something to benefit them. But if you're against them, they have nothing to say to you. They don't want anything to say to you. It's fucking crazy. I call on Twitch to end this harmful relationship with Hogwarts Legacy and continue to take steps forward in providing a safe space for the trans community. Now, let's dive into that. Let's dive into some of this. Offensive product. There's nothing offensive about Hogwarts Legacy. The actual game itself, there's nothing offensive about it. But what you could say is offensive, sure, I'll give it to you. What is offensive is J.K. Rowling, the writer of the book, statements. Let's just say, I'll play devil's advocate. That's the only thing. That has nothing to do with the product. The game designers, the developers, the voice actors, the artists, none of those people have anything to do with J.K. Rowling. They probably never even seen her. They probably never even seen her in the office at all. And calling it an offensive product shows so much disconnect for the person. Is the word not supposed to go round because they have twisted views on people? They just shut everything down. Everyone within like a not their worldview, shut it down. Everyone has to go. And then providing a safe space for the trans community. Now, let me tell you something. Let me spit. The internet is not a fucking safe space. The internet will never be a safe space. It will always be a place where everyone can voice their opinion. Everyone doesn't need a platform. Everyone shouldn't have a platform. But everyone does have one. This is like trying to stop murder. Just go outside with a sign and hold it and say stop murdering. And let's see how that goes. Let's see if murder goes down. At the end of the day, you're sitting on your bed. You're sitting on your phone. Tweet. That's all you're doing at the end of the day. And all this promotion for Hogwarts Legacy that it's getting, right? It's getting so much promotion promotion because I heard about Hogwarts Legacy mainly through the controversy, and I looked at the game. The game looks okay to me. I don't know if I'm gonna buy it. I don't know. It looks okay. I like Wizards, so you know. It's getting so much free promotion by all the conversation about it, and more people are gonna look at the game, and if the game is good looking, they're going to buy the game. So you've effectively gave them a custom, because I have friends who's gonna buy the game, and they're like, bro, look, I ain't in all that. I just want a good looking game. That's all they want, and that's where half the people are. We have to stop what we're doing and support them in their worldview. Doesn't matter what happens. Doesn't matter what it is. If they could cancel water for being offensive, they can. If water was like tasted worse for trans people, they would try to cancel water because water is being transphobic. Like, they don't even give a fuck anymore. And these people can't separate the art from the artist. J.K. Rowling, of course, is going to be getting a check because it is her IP, but they can't separate it. It has to be together. It has to be. And it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't fucking make sense. Because, like I said before, the people who developed the game has nothing to do with her statements. Or her lack of statements. Like, trans women can't menstruate. That's just how it works. That's science. You can't do it. And that's okay. I'm fine with you being a trans woman. But then when you're trying to push a worldview that's literally factually incorrect, am I not allowed to say something? I'm supposed to support the trans community by letting them say whatever the fuck they want. I saw all that shit so much, and I was like, man, y'all really are tripping over a fucking wizard game, man. And trying to make the internet a safe space for trans people is not going to work because it's not a safe space for anyone. Everybody gets shit on here. White people, gay people, black people, Asian people, Indian people. All those people get shit. It doesn't fucking matter. That's all I want to say about it, man. I'm just irritated. It makes no sense. I didn't make that many jokes as I usually would. I didn't even write a script for this, man. I just sat down and I just started talking. All this is off the dome. But yeah, I thank you guys for listening to this rant. I would love to hear how you guys feel about the J.K. Rowling situation. If you see my eyes keep looking over here, I'm skeptic about my recording because I always think it's just gonna stop recording. I need to quit doing it. But yeah, how do you guys feel about it? Do you guys think that we should just cancel anything involved with anyone in any way, shape, or form just because they have a different view on something than another person? Because at the end of the day, that's all it is. It's just a different view on it. Are you guys gonna be still buying the game because you just simply don't care and the game looks cool and I ain't got nothing to do with me? All right, you already know. We out this bitch. Gang violence and all that.